Hi everyone, it's Joy again, and I wanted to show you this cute little treat box that I have made for my Sweet of the Month club using the Oval Occasions bundle. It is in the mini catalog for January to June 2021, which will be going until the end of June, and it is on page 82 as showing as the bundle offering. It's very cute. It has a very cute little punch, and it is also on page 65, showing it more true to life. It is the Oval Occasions stamp set and the punch, which has the two ovals. One is a smaller straight oval and a larger scalloped oval. I will also be using this Tasteful Texture 3D embossing folder to make our project today. Let's get started. First, I have taken a piece of Just Jade cardstock, and I have cut it at 5.5 by 7.5 inches, which is also 13.9 centimeters by 19 centimeters. And then I am scoring on all sides, each side at 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters. So if you had a piece of 5.5 inch by 8.5 inch, which is half of the A2 cardstock that we get here in the United States, first you would cut off 1 inch to make it at 7.5 inches or 19 centimeters. And then you would score at 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters on all 4 sides. You would also score at the 3 1/4 inch or 8.2 centimeters, and then again at 4 1/4 inches or 10.8 centimeters to get your pattern. Then you will cut on the edges, the side edges here, and then in the middle in an L shape as shown on the pattern here. As you can see, I have pre-cut and scored with a bone folder a piece of the Just Jade cardstock. I'm going to reinforce it with a bone folder so we have nice crisp edges. So that is the main part of our box. I am using some of the Stampin' Seal Plus on the corners to adhere my box together. Make sure you line those edges up precisely. Get all 4 corners with the Stampin' Seal Plus. Making sure to get the corners, and then you'll have a box like this that will go this direction with this part in the bottom and then this part coming over the top. So that is the base of our box. Then I took a strip of 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters by 7 and a little over 5/8 inch. So I'm not sure what that is in centimeters, but I'm sure you will be able to figure it out. And I'm going to take and texturize this piece with the Tasteful Texture 3D embossing folder. I am setting up my strip of the Just Jade cardstock into my embossing folder, and it's a little bit longer, so I will have to run it through twice. So set that up like so, and then I will place it on the number 1 base plate and bring in the number 4 embossing plate. Line those up stacked in a sandwich. I'm bringing in my Stampin' Cut and Emboss, and I'm going to run those through once. Then I will need to readjust so that I can get the other edge of this, put it down to catch the other part that did not get embossed before. Kind of put it off the edge of my plate like so, and stack that together. Now I will be running it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss again to get the remainder of that strip of cardstock. Now I have a piece that is embossed all the way across, so I will set that aside because that will make our belly band that goes on our box. As you can see, it just slides right off and then slides back on again. You may have noticed that I have this strip of Designer Series paper, which is retired and is no longer available. This set had this wonderful star pattern that I thought would be great to make my own Designer Series paper for this project. So I have one that I've already stamped, but I'm going to show you what you can do to make your own Designer Series paper using a piece of 1 1/4 inch wide by 3 inch long piece of Misty Moonlight and a Whisper White, or a basic white I think is what it's called now, pigment ink pad. I'm going to stamp a white on color pattern. That looks great, so I'm going to set that aside and bring in my already dry piece, which is what I will use on my project. Now I'm bringing in a 2 inch by 3 1/4 inch piece of Bumblebee cardstock, and I'm going to layer the two together. Again, using my Stampin' Seal Plus, since this is a box and I want it to stay together for a long time. So set that piece aside for later. Now I'm bringing in a strip of the basic white. This is just a scrap strip, and I am turning my punch upside down to see through the window, and I'm punching an oval out of that smaller straight edge oval, and I'm taking a scrap piece that I have cut out of a different color of cardstock, and I have punched that out to make a guide for my Stamparatus, which is something that you can do for using your Stamparatus with your punches. I have used pencil marks so I know where this guide needs to go on my Stamparatus. Then I take my basic white piece that I have already punched. I'm going to set that inside the oval. Take my magnet and take just jade ink, ink it up, and then bring my plate over to stamp it. Give it a little rub. You don't really have to press that hard, just a nice firm rub. Oh, that is perfect. If it wasn't perfect, I could re-ink and stamp again right on the top, which is the benefit of the Stamparatus. I'm ready to bring all of my pieces in. I have pre-stamped one of these scalloped ovals out of this oval, double oval punch. And I'm going to use some dimensionals to adhere those two pieces together. Just making sure to line those up so that you have even all the way around. I'm bringing my box back in, and my piece that I've already layered for the top of my box, adhering those together with an even layer border all the way around. Now I'm ready to bring in this strip for my belly band. And I want to go ahead and put that all the way around. I'm not creasing it ahead of time. And I want that to match up. The reason I emboss it is not only for texture, but to make it easier to bend. And that is going to go this direction. Again, using my Stampin' Seal Plus. And then lining those up together. Now I'm ready for the ribbon. And I have taken 18 inches, or I believe it's 45.3 centimeters of the Bumblebee gingham ribbon. And I'm going to tie that around the box. Making a nice bow that is going to be off to the side. And I'm going to attach this oval on top of that ribbon and onto the belly band. It says, "A little treat for you." So that is an adorable little box that you can fill with a treat. I did not have any chocolate in the house. Can you believe that? So I'm using one of my other favorite things and putting tea bags in it. Closing my box back up and sliding the belly band back on. So this, as you can see, this makes a great little treat. I'm going to go in and trim the edge that I don't need of this ribbon. So that is ready for you to give to someone special, and I'm sure that they will absolutely love it. Thank you for watching my Sweet of the Month Oval Occasions bundle with the Oval Occasions stamp set and the double oval punch. The Oval Occasions stamp set will not be available after the January to June mini catalog, but the double oval punch will be. Be sure to order your Oval Occasions bundle, the stamp set and the punch, now before June 31st, when they will no longer be available. I look forward to seeing you next time, and we will talk to you later. Bye.